Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sapna Didwal. I'm working as a professor in the Department of Management. This is lecture 19 of Consumer Protection of Unit 4. The topic I'm going to cover in this lecture are actions to regulate marketing activities, ethical issues in marketing, consumer protection and need of consumer protection, ethical consideration, ethical responsibilities of business towards consumers. These are the topics I'm going to discuss in this lecture. In the last lecture, lecture number 18, we have started ethical marketing. We discussed the meaning of ethics, then ethical marketing, impact of unethical marketing. I'm starting with first topic, that is actions to regulate marketing activities. It is very clear that it is the business which is the root cause of economic and social ills. Therefore, two sets of actions can be taken to keep the business on the right track. The first was private action. The private action to regulate the marketing activities have been seen in the form of consumerism and environmentalism as the social movements. So I'm starting with these. First private action is consumerism. I've already discussed in detail what consumerism is, so I'm not discussing consumerism in detail here. Consumerism is the strongest social and organized movement of citizens and the government agencies to strengthen the rights and powers of consumers. So with consumerism, we can regulate marketing activities. We can stop unethical activities of the marketers and we can regulate ethical activities of the market. We can check it with the help of consumerism. Now, second is environmentalism. The environmentalists are more concerned with marketing efforts as marketing affects it affects the environment of the country and it affects the culture environment of the country. So environmentalists are more concerned about the damage caused to the ecosystem through strip mining, forest depletion, toxic waste, etc. So with the environmentalists also we can regulate the marketing activities. Environmentalists are the people who can always by way of their showing resistance to the unethical marketing practices by other measures, they can always regulate marketing activities. Now the second is public actions to regulate marketing. In case the manufacturers and marketers do not understand the implication of their operations, the general public will play a vital role through resistance, forcing the government to pass acts and laws, amend the existing laws. So public action is very true that public too plays a role in regulating the ethical marketing in the country. Ethical marketing, public can always go for resistance, for strikes, for other measures and force the government to pass laws, amend existing laws, create new governing bodies so that marketing activities can be regulated properly. So, in this topic we have studied that marketing activities can be regulated by two ways, by private action. Under private action we have studied there are two ways. Under private actions we can regulate by consumerism and we can regulate by environmentalism. So both people who are the strong believer of consumerism, they also help in regulating marketing activities, ethical marketing activities, and environmentalistic or the people who believe that marketing is also polluting environmental, they can also regulate marketing activities by showing resistance to these activities and by raising their voice against these unethical practices being followed by marketing people. And the second way is public actions. Public too, by the way of resistance, can force the government to pass more and more strong acts, more strong laws, amend the existing laws to regulate the unethical practices being followed by the marketing people. Now the next topic is ethical issues in marketing. The following are the ethical issues in marketing. First is issues relating to product safety. Second one is issues relating to product quality. Third one is issues relating to product pricing. Fourth one is issues relating to product promotion. I'm starting with first ethical issues relating to product safety. It is ethical responsibility of the manufacturers or marketers to provide safe products to the consumer. The product should be safe. The product should have the following qualities. The product should be standardized. It should be properly packaged. It should be properly labeled, and it should assure the quality of the product. So these things should be there in the product related to safety. So these are the ethical issues related to product safety which marketers has to follow while giving products to the consumer. The second is issues related to product quality. The ethical consideration related to product qualities are: product should be standardized quality. Then product should have ISI marks. Agriculture product should have AgMark mark. Then other products should have others marks also, like for AgMark, ISI, then PAC mark is there, then FPO mark is there. So all kind of products, they should be marked by related marks and to assure the quality of the product. As ISI ensures the quality, AgMark ensures the quality of the agriculture product. This is PAC mark shows the building material products, quality of building material product. It is same with the other products also. Now the next one is issues relating to product pricing. Business principles and ethics hardly go together. However, there are serious efforts are made by many image conscious businessmen. The ethical consideration related to pricing of the products are: pricing should be such that firms make normal profits only. Pricing should not be too high. It should be such that people can afford to pay for the product or service. Pricing stability should be ensured, and there should be consistency in the pricing. Then charging of discriminatory prices should not be there, or it should be totally avoided. Then businessmen and marketers should follow all the government rules and regulations related to pricing of the products. Then pricing strategy must be based on the consumer buying capacity. Now the next is ethical considerations related to product promotion. The following are the ethical considerations which are related to product promotion. There should not be high pressure selling. High pressure selling is when you are using aggressive methods and inducing consumers to buy. Though consumer, they don't have any use of that product, but you're using such pressure, such methods, or you're pressurizing consumers mentally to buy that product. That is called as high pressure selling. It should be avoided. It should not be there. Then there should be truthful and realistic claims in the advertising. Then only safe and quality products should be promoted. Then only that products should be promoted which are real in value, which has real value to the consumers. Unfair competition should not result with product promotion. Only environment-friendly products should be promoted. So these are ethical considerations which are related to product promotion. Now the next topic is ethical considerations towards business consumers. Under the new concept of marketing, consumer satisfaction and customer trust must be duly ensured in formulating marketing mix. Consumers and consumerism have the following expectations from the business organizations. So, first is goods and services offered in the market must meet the needs and taste and purchasing power of common consumer. Second is fair prices should be charged. Fair quality goods should be supplied in the market. Fair trade practice should be adopted. Warranties, guarantees, after sale service must be meaningful and properly met. Then branding, packaging and labeling must offer adequate and reliable information and guidance to the consumer about the product. Then business should not prevent or distort competition. Then healthy competition should be ensured. Then business should follow self-regulation concept and be truthful in advertising and sales promotion. So uninterrupted supply of goods should be there. The last one is product with ecological compatibility and safety should be provided to consumers. So these are the ethical responsibility of business towards consumers. Now the next topic is consumer protection and need for consumer protection. It is ethical responsibility of the business to provide protection from exploitation to consumers. Such exploitation may be in the following form. First is adulteration of food items, poor quality of goods and services, use of fractional weights and measures, misleading advertisement, overcharging of prices for goods and services. So this is the ethical responsibility of the business to protect consumer, but to protect consumer from these unethical practices being followed by the business. So this is ethical responsibility of the business. Now the next topic is ethical considerations. Ethical consideration. The business must be guided by the social ethics and norms. It is the moral responsibility of business to protect and advance the interest of the consumers. It could be done by the business in the following manner. So ethical consideration of the business are using right quality goods, offering goods and services at fair price or reasonable price, providing goods with adequate and accurate information, maintaining regular supply of goods, providing adequate after-sale service, educating consumers about their rights and about how the decision should be made, and abiding laws, acts, regulations issued by the government. So these are the ethical considerations of the business towards the consumers. Now these are the questions which are related to the above topic discussed in this lecture. If any query is there, please do contact me and please ignore the writing mistakes. There are some writing mistakes, so please ignore those writing mistakes. Thank you. Thank you so much.